Hey, morning. So today's walk to the games. I'm in Madison in Wisconsin in USA. This is my daily walk towards CrossFit Games. Is kind of a mull. I saw a classic quote which is, how can you get excited about working on something you don't think about in the shower? And for me, property is a complete vocation. I love it. I'm in America and I'm kind of like, oh, look at these houses. And Frank Lloyd Wright grew up in this city, so I'm going to go and do a tour of his properties. You know, it's just totally my bag. But then I have friends for whom property is, if I'm going to keep my glasses on, forgive me, property is just a stepping stone. Property is a means to an end. And I don't think either route is wrong or right, really. For me, I enjoy it of itself, the creativity, I enjoy building the business, I enjoy even the stuff like making sure everything's really efficient. Joe, our handyman who works full time with us, he and I totally enjoy making sure the properties are up to speed. Like when he sends me a photo video of a wall that he's wobbling and saying, Susannah, it's in the garden, I could leave it, but really, like, his workman pride is like, no, I need to fix this. And then he sends me another photo or a video of the wall totally strong. I'm totally chuffed by that. I love when things get fixed. I also like the fact that, touch wood, I don't think completely stupid, I'm pretty much set up for the rest of my life. You know, my pension's sorted, a multi-million portfolio. Already the net worth is, you know, equity is fairly substantial. And I enjoy this. I enjoy the freedom. But then I have friends for whom property is a means to an end. I have a very good friend who started same time as me. She grew a portfolio to a decent number of properties, and for her, she has other aspects in her life that are her vocation. So what she does is she uses, if you like, the minimum number possible of properties to fund everything else in her life. And that's great too, isn't it? So she took in the rules of property. She and I, at the same time as we were growing, were like, oh my God, how scared are you? Yes, totally terrified. And then she stopped. I kept going. She stopped because that was all she needed to make sure that the thing that she wanted to do in life, which she's now doing, she's got a fantastic way of living and it's absolutely where she wanted to be in life, hits for her. So I think you can kind of use property either which way, either as a total enthusiastic vocation the way I do, where take me to a city and I'll be like, can I do an architectural tour? And I love understanding the kind of social economics behind buildings, and I love seeing how people live. So this isn't a particularly pretty one, but like in America, like in here, like everybody seems to have chairs in their front garden and they just sit. Like last night I walked home and these guys were out with their fire in the front garden hanging out with the neighbours. There you go, like here's the next one. How cute is that? Now I love all that. But for somebody else, just buying the assets, making sure the pension's sorted, making sure the income's sorted, and then going off and doing their life the way they want to do their life is a complete win in property. So I think you can do either. What you have to do is understand the rules. And those rules, and you've heard me before and I'll drill it into you again, 10% yield, 10% gross yield. Look, here's another set. Just hanging out, looking at the lake, as you do. 10% gross yield, so annual rent divided by purchase price, gross. 20% markup if it's a buy to sell. That's all costs, including interest, everything, fees, the whole lot. And you're not going to go and buy discounted, buy so that you can refinance all or the great majority of your money back out. So don't buy and leave your money stuck in. You're not going to go a million miles wrong, are you, with that? Then later on, age plus loan to value, less than 100. And then I want you to focus on the cost of capital as a proportion of rent roll and push it as far down as you possibly can. Those are the rules. Those are the early rules. 10% yield, 20% markup. Buy discounted, pull your cash back out. Later rules, cost of capital as a percentage of rent roll and push it as fast down as you possibly can. So increase your rent, decrease the cost of capital. And then age plus loan to value, less than 100. There you go. And if your vocation, unlike me, is not property, fill your boots with enough properties that supports your life, because we only got one to go and deliver on your vacation. See you soon. Bye.